What's up guys, David here, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on Handlestall, and this tutorial was suggested by Gaffies. Don't know if I said that right, but yeah, here's an example of the trick, Handlestall. Alright, so there was an example of the trick. So before you do this trick, I suggest that you're kind of comfortable with other stalls, such as bird. I don't know why I can't do it, but bird, say little bird. It's like basic stalls. I suggest you're comfortable with those. So once you're comfortable with that, you can start doing the trick. Well, also make sure that you have a tama. I usually like to have something that has a pretty big bevel, which is just the hole. It really helps to be able to land it and do it easily. So make sure you're comfortable with stalls, and when you're learning, make sure you have, like, I'd say a big hole, or bevel is what it's called. So yeah, those are the two things you're gonna need. Alright, so this trick isn't too complicated. It's just kind of hard to, it's just a good amount of practice to be able to do it consistently. So like I said, it's not too hard, but yeah, let's get into this. So what you're gonna have is a normal Ken grip, so just hold the Ken, but what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna make sure that most of your hand isn't covering where you're actually gonna need to balance the tama, which is this Handlestall right here. So you don't want to be covering it like this. Try and do a grip like this or like this, so that nothing is covering this part right here, which is where you're going to balance it. So don't be covering that, because no one wants to see you do a hand, like touch the Handlestall with your hand, because that's cheating. So make sure it's open and it's ready to have the tama land on it. And what you're going to do next is you're going to kind of hold it like that. And what I do is I hold it straight like this. I hold it as if I'm already balancing it on Handlestall. And what you're gonna do, you're just gonna pull it up, bend your knees, pull it up, and pull the tama straight up. Don't spin the tama at all. Pull it straight up so that the hole stays at the very bottom. So again, you're gonna bend your knees, pull it straight up. And when you pull it straight up, it's gonna make it really easy to be able to spot it and land it on that Handlestall. So pull it straight up, and as it comes down, you're gonna kind of want to cushion it, like with every stall trick you do. So you're gonna let it land on this part right here, and you're just gonna cushion it and bend your knees as you cushion it. Get down low, and this really helps when you're learning it. So cushion it, just get down really low, and then hopefully after a lot of practice you should be able to do it. One other thing before you actually start trying the trick is to balance it on Handlestall. Just put it there and get a feel for it. So just feel it, and then once you actually try to pull up, it'll be a lot easier to maintain the balance. So yeah, those are just some main points right there. Just remember the cushion. The cushion is always really important, especially in this stall trick and any stall trick. Yeah, especially on this one, because there's not much that you're balancing on here, unless you have like a crazy defined and super just weird ring or Handlestall. It's not much that you're actually balancing it on. So lots of knees, lots of cushion, and yeah, that's basically it. I know some people do their Handlestalls like this. They flip it up, then they balance it with the Ken like this, facing kind of up like that. I personally don't like that as much. I like doing it this way, because if I do it this way, if I want to do like juggles out of it or anything like that, it's just a lot more comfortable, because it's already in the position that I'm going to need to, say, do a juggle, or to, like with this, you're going to have to turn the Ken and then do it. So I like this way a lot more if you want to do a juggle, or if I want to do like a Ken flip back to Handlestall or something like that. It just makes it a lot more, like, less awkward. So having having the Ken like this really helps for me. You can do it like this. It's the same thing as this, but obviously just the position of the Ken is different. And for that way, what I would do is I would just hold it like this, and as you pull it up, you just swip, or you just like turn the Ken around like that, and then it's the same thing like cushioning it, and you just use your knees. And it's practically the same thing, but it's just the Ken's in a different place. This one's just rotated slightly. So yeah, that's basically it for Handlestall. There's not that much to it. Just remember, bending your knees and cushioning is the most important part. If you don't do that, if you just let it fall onto it, say I don't bend my knees, it just falls on, it's going to be way harder. So always remember that. And yeah, make sure to leave your tutorial suggestions for next week down below. And make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.